Not here to fuck spiders.
Not here to fuck spiders.
How are we doing this? I don't know. Hello, my name is Maddie.
Hi, I'm Nick.
We're just jumping right in.
Oh, you're just jumping right in?
Yeah,
okay. Welcome to What the Fuck is Happening? The very first ever spin-off.
Spin-off. Wow.
I know.
I love that for us.
Or maybe like an international version. Very much like this Drag Race Down Under. You know?
Yes, which is what we're basing this on.
Yeah, I'm not sure that through line was there.
Not for anybody else.
No, okay.
It was for us, but...
That's basically what all of that, everything we do is just for us.
Basically.
To fuck around.
Right. Okay, basically, so we're doing a mini-series.
We're doing a mini-series, 8 weeks.
8 weeks, where we are episode by episode reviewing.
And recapping.
Wow.
I think they all might be trademarked.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're reviewing Drag Race Down Under.
We sure diddly are.
Yep.
Even RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
Is that in the name?
I think it is.
Wild. Anyway.
I figure, finally, as Australians and Drag Race fans and drag fans, we can finally actually have an opinion that's valid.
Well...
Yeah, no, that's true. I look like
we
this.
We can have an opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I look like this. I mean, Maddie looks pretty snatched, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty dope. But yeah. So, I'm
no drag queen, that's for sure, though.
But you are a drag queen.
Well... I don't know where I feel like the drag part there, I don't know if that was like...
It's not a drag.
Okay, cool. So it was a compliment. Well...
Is anything I say ever a compliment,
this is
really?
A chaotic start.
Much like the actual episode we watched.
Oh my god, Drew.
We just finished watching...
the premiere.
The very first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Can we start... generally?
Okay, wait. Firstly, we have to say there will be spoilers for the entire
Always
episode.
spoilers, but obviously, I mean, it's also reality TV. Like,
true.
It's not that deep.
Or is it?
Maybe it is.
Wow, I wish I could make some kind of sex joke here, but none are springing to mind.
I love it. Balls slapping against my asshole. That was an iconic quote.
That was an iconic quote. What was the other one? The other one was, so it's going to be ship tight, which is watertight or something.
Really butchered that one.
I feel like I did, but it was fucking funny when it
We'll
happened.
get to it.
We will. Okay.
Right,
so starting off.
Mm-hmm. I guess we should give some context.
Should we?
We probably should.
I feel like we already did.
What are we calling that? Are we going to call this Drag Race Down Under recap? What the fuck happened? As in like a recap?
Yeah. Or yeah. This will be a creative decision.
That's exactly
later.
That's the exact response I want when I voice my opinions. When I voice my creative ideas. Yeah.
You're gonna make me choke to death. No, we need to make it shorter, I feel like. And like, what the fuck? Drag Race 1. Shall we start with the episode? Shall we just dive right in there? Because I have two things that I immediately want to say.
Okay, okay, get them out of your head.
Well, where are you going with this?
I was gonna run through the episode like how time works.
Yeah, all right, you can do that.
No, I want to hear you too.
No.
See, now after watching a reality television show, an Australian reality television show, my Australian accent, I feel like I'm like
stronger. It's coming out more.
It's coming out much like me in grade 12. I really want to know the two things that
I
you
was
can't
just going
wait
to go
to...
straight into opinions.
I mean, me every time I walk into a room. Go.
Okay, firstly, I loved how much they all swore. That was a fucking mood.
Truly, the C word was dropped in the first minute.
Yes. Honestly, so realistic.
I'm so curious if the American version is going to bleep everything.
It's so true. Fucking
Fuck.
Spot on. Fucking A.
Fucking A. What's the second thing?
The second thing was I can't believe that Jojo was a whore. What's her name? Jojo
Jojo,
Zaho.
sweetie, I'm so sorry she butchered your name like that.
Okay, anyway, the hoe lady.
Jojo Zaho.
I'm so sad she went home.
It's true. And it took 45 minutes of the 54-minute episode for me to understand her name. Because I was pronouncing it like Jojo Zaho.
Yeah, fair.
Which, if I say it slowly like that, it doesn't make sense. But if you say it like Jojo Zaho, that's fucking iconic.
It is iconic. Anyway, and she went home, and that was really sad because she was also the funniest person there.
Truly.
I mean, that's sad for our future viewing experience, but also it's really sad for her because I feel like she was I feel like she had something to say, and I liked that.
I do too, and also all of her confessionals were so good.
They were so good.
Like, honestly, some up there quotes with all of the greatest Drag Race quotes.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
We love a line.
That
sure sounded like I'm a coke addict. We love a line. Should I be an actor now?
Yeah, obviously. Oscar worthy?
Who's Oscar worthy?
You.
That's actually an iconic drag king name. Oscar worthy.
Oh my god. Episode title?
Oscar worthy. You should be a drag king named Oscar worthy.
Yeah, okay.
Again, I open my heart and I bleed my emotions and my creative ideas, and all I get is yeah, okay.
Well, I agree.
I guess.
Okay, anyway, you gonna give a rundown of the episode, or you?
Yeah, okay. Well, we started with the elimination.
Oh yeah, my opinions, yes.
So I guess we'll
work backwards.
We'll work backwards. No, we won't. We will start from the beginning.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I mean.
So we met them all. There was only 10.
It's true. So it seems as though the UK version also started the same. First season of 8 episodes to get the vibe, see if it's worth investing in.
Fair.
So 10 queens, 8 episodes versus 12 queens, 10 episodes. Or in America, it's like 13 queens, 13 episodes, I think.
Wow, that's a lot.
Because they do like a reunion and stuff.
Yeah. I love a reunion.
I know. We just need Andy Cohen hosting and
yeah, exactly.
Set.
Anyway.
Yeah, so we were introduced to all the queens.
We were. They were funny.
I feel like they made pretty good first impressions.
Yeah, I agree.
When Art Simone was the first queen in, and the very first line spoken by an actual queen on the show was, "Well, I'm not here to fuck spiders."
That accent.
I think we're off to a pretty good start.
It's true. And the second line then there was a second person
Maxi
introduced,
Shield.
And that person was like, "Oh my god, it's you, cunt!" I was like, "Wow, love that."
Stan. Give him the crown. Give him the crown.
Exactly. Perfect. Emmy award worthy episode.
Yeah. Oscar worthy. Yeah, we introduced all the queens. I think they were quite memorable entrances.
Yeah. The cockroach one again springs to mind just because it was a fucking cockroach.
Pretty iconic. I feel like, disclaimer.
Okay.
We're not gonna really be reviewing each individual outfit or anything.
No, that's way too much
Partly
effort.
because it can maybe be a little mean, a little negative. And like the Drag Race fandom, there's plenty of toxicity in it. We don't need to be adding to the negativity.
Accurate. And additionally, I could never do what they can do. Like in terms of, are you saying
I was talking about myself. I was like, yes, I agree.
No.
For me.
I thought you were doing okay. Well, maybe you couldn't, but I could.
No.
No, okay. No, my point is that I could never turn a look like they can, so it feels a little unfair to judge them.
I think you could.
Thank you, but I couldn't do it by myself like they do. So
Fair.
I could look as amazing, but only with help.
Need a little helping hand.
Exactly.
A little Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Honestly.
So from what I've heard about the casting process for this one,
right,
for Drag Race Down Under, is that they did not hold any type of auditions.
Interesting concept.
The producers just like picked a bunch of queens and reached out to them. So there was like no spontaneity or whatever, which I understand. It's the first season. They want to make an impression. So they want to get the most interesting characters they can.
Yeah. Okay.
But...
Wait, so there's no, you mean like no one applied for the show?
Yeah, exactly. But...
But...
And I blow out the microphone with that but because...
I like big butts and I can't lie.
No. Because they got to pick all of them without having to do, like sift through auditions and stuff, the producers were messy and cast the three Kiwi queens that they cast.
Yes.
Were all like intimately involved.
Yeah.
Ketamine and
Not
Anita
like
Wiglet.
Sexually.
Not sexually.
That we know of.
You know the gays. Anita Wiglet, Ketamine, and Electroshock.
Like ketamine.
Like ketamine. They're the three Kiwi queens, and Ketamine and Anita Wiglet, they both own a club in
together.
Auckland?
In Auckland, yeah.
Yeah, and Electroshock
like
works
together,
there.
they own the same club.
They own the same club, yeah. Electra comes in first. She's like, wig. Cool. Oh, no, wait. No, Electra doesn't. Who came in first? I don't care. Anyway, Electra and Ketamine came in first.
Yes.
And they were like, wig, I'm your boss. That's Orkies. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Anita Wiglet was also on this season?
Yes.
And then she was.
Yeah, they were talking smack about it.
Yeah.
And then she walked in and everyone was like, whoop.
That's what we call mess.
Drama.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I feel really bad for Electra, I'm not going to lie. Having her two bosses there.
Yeah, that's really awkward. Definitely there's going to be some interesting conversations when they get home. I was definitely feeling a little tension, a little resentment.
I was too.
Yeah.
Electra did not seem happy.
No, she
Which
really
fair.
did not. No, I mean, like, if I think of my previous bosses, though, I'd be like, you're okay, you know.
Interesting.
I don't have any resentment towards any of them, whereas that definitely felt very tense.
Interesting choice. But no, and it's interesting to me because like Anita and Kidda, Anita and Kidda were talking shit about each other in the workroom when they were getting ready.
Much.
And I was like, you guys, if you actually have a real life falling out, you still own a business together.
Yeah, well, that was a lot. That was messy.
That's like us falling out and having to split custody of the podcast.
I know. I would give it to you.
Okay, well, you could have fought harder. This is our child.
No, it's because you put so much time and effort and energy into it, and I would feel like a terrible, terrible person if I took it away from you.
And you were like, F it, more like F it.
Exactly.
That sounded identical. Imagine trying to make puns with an Australian accent.
Imagine.
Speaking of puns, RuPaul really said, let's see how many puns I can fit into the first 30 seconds.
That's
Qualifications, personality.
Yes.
There was another one that I don't remember.
No, they weren't that memorable.
They weren't. The amount of Perth ones though, like.
I know. I don't know what the deal
Perth and
was
of
there.
interest.
Like,
I guess because it's easy.
who the fuck knows what Perth even is?
Yeah.
Not me.
Not
said
me.
The flea.
Said the bee.
Not I, said the fly.
Not I, said the guy. Is this a thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
This is a thing to me.
That's really deep. Oh, the mini challenge. The mini challenge was a lot.
What was it? Oh, the acting thing. Okay.
The acting / emotions thing.
Okay. The acting, the emotions thing was fine. Taika Waititi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the deal was there with his like thing, his remote thing, but I swear to God, his reactions were pre-recorded. He had not seen anything that they were doing, and it was awkward as hell.
It was awkward as hell. I really thought when they announced Taika Waititi as a guest on the first episode, he was going to be a guest judge.
Same. I thought that was
not
happening.
The case.
No.
He showed up in the mini challenge and that was it.
For like 3 minutes as well. He had like 3 pre-recorded lines.
Yeah.
Weird. It was weird as fuck.
But like honestly, I mean, Taika Waititi could like literally take a shit on me and I'd be like, that's iconic.
Accurate.
Absolute legend. But I can give some behind the scenes McT, if you would so desire.
Sure. Give it to me, bitch.
So RuPaul's Drag Race Australia was meant to be filming in Sydney, Australia.
Right.
Right? I believe they even got to the point that they had picked locations and had started getting sets ready and such things. But then over Christmas, 2020, there was like another COVID outbreak in Sydney.
Yes.
So by the time they filmed, it had calmed down. It had pretty much stopped, which was mid-January. However, RuPaul's Drag Race production was like, let's move the production to New Zealand where there aren't any cases. Where we do not have to worry about whether the queens are interacting and stuff. If we're going to have to 2-week quarantine anyway.
Interesting.
Right? So very last minute, they switched to New Zealand. They had to 2-week quarantine there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a huge scandal here because the New South Wales government did nothing to keep the multi-million-dollar production in Australia, in Sydney.
Yeah.
And the opposition was milking it.
I'm sure they were.
Which, valid. So the production moved last minute. I feel like you can kind of tell with how small the set is in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Could also be just first season budget.
It's true.
But yeah, that's why. And that is also the reason I would assume, you know how Boy-Roo was on the judging panel?
Yeah.
And they kept doing cutaways to random drag-roo.
Weird.
And it was awkward as hell and stuff. It's because I would assume, this is conjecture.
Okay.
Which is basically everything we do.
Accurate.
I would assume it's because RuPaul's makeup artist, who is Raven from Drag Race US, didn't leave quarantine in time. So for the first episode, it seems like they had to just put Boy-Roo on the panel to keep production moving, and then later record the cutaways.
Yeah, makes sense.
But then in the preview for next week's episode, it looked like Rue was back in drag for the panel.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm assuming it was Raven.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. It was like a production thing.
Yeah, it was just a couple days late in quarantine or something.
Yeah.
So that's a fun behind the scenes stuff for you.
Interesting.
Some context for why the episode was like that.
It was really weird.
Because like the guest judges would have been booked to record in Sydney in person.
Yeah.
And then last minute
makes
changed.
sense because obviously Thor is being filmed at the moment, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and like Taika Waititi literally in person went to the Drag Race premiere.
Yeah.
You know, at the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
So like...
Daniel Sloss was there too.
I saw that. Triggered. Yeah, so I think the next guests are Kylie Minogue and Danny Minogue.
Ooh, together?
I don't know if it's together, but I do believe that they're going to be on the judging panel remotely as well.
Remotely, okay.
Which is fine. Everyone who knows me knows Kylie Minogue is an icon. To me, specifically.
Is. Fair.
Her latest album, Disco.
Banging.
Transcendent.
Okay, we're not here to talk about Kylie Minogue, bitch.
Okay.
I'll save it for the real episodes of the pod.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, look, the mini challenge was a lot. I said that like with the most disgust ever. It was a lot.
I forgot the acting.
Yeah, so it was the acting challenge and the emotion thing. The acting challenge, I think it was meant to, the joke was meant to be they had to read the whole script with a lisp.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
It was gibberish.
It was gibberish. It was...
Like, disregarding all of the
choice.
Possibly offensive stuff.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
It made no sense.
But it was still hilarious to watch because, again, mess.
True.
Also, can we talk about how stunning the Australian pit crew are? They were like Ken doll perfection. It was wild.
I mean, they usually are, to be fair.
I guess. But that was wild.
I feel like Jojo had a really good joke about that too, didn't she? Oh no, something.
I colonized their colons. That was iconic.
Oh god, that was so much.
So yeah, okay. Honestly, even by this point in the episode, the mini challenge is done. I think Electroshock won.
Yes.
Yeah, and by this point in the episode, who are you vibing with?
Jojo
Zaho. Her confessionals were all.
She was fucking hilarious
from the get-go. Fucking funny as hell.
So funny. So funny. Wow.
And honestly, her mini challenge was really good too. Anyway.
Mini challenge was pretty good.
From there.
And I was just really vibing with how political she was.
I was too.
Yeah.
In our confessional, she was like, I'm going to be political, but make it funny.
Yeah. And she did.
And she did. That she did. From there, they find out that the maxi challenge for the week is going to be a ball. Is that what they call it? If it's 2 looks?
I don't know.
They had to do 2 looks on the main runway. A born naked and a hometown look.
I might have the hiccups.
Yeah, born naked and hometown hero.
We're pushing through.
Would you like some water, baby? I've got a cup there.
No.
It's easy to get to.
No, it's fine. I think they're gone now. Don't make me laugh again though, because then they won't be gone. Okay, yeah.
You look like you're about to cry from holding in hiccups.
I'm not.
Okay.
You know, just like, you know that the type of hiccups where it's like you've eaten too much food and you're like, is this a hiccup or is this...
Am I going to barf all over mix equipment?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the other thing. Jojo Zaho's entrance line was...
Yeah, that was so wild.
Funny. Are you okay?
Yes.
That sounded a bit painful.
It wasn't, well, any more painful than usual. Okay, come on, we're going to keep it
Because what have we got to keep doing?
moving.
Roll. That was a solidarity burp.
Okay, stop looking at
It's
me.
fine. None of this will go in.
No. You can go in.
Yeah, so the maxi challenge for the week is going to be 2 looks on the main runway. It is born naked and a hometown something. What was the hometown hoedown? Hometown.
Boom, clap.
Boom, clap, clap, boom, boom, clap.
Whoa, whoa.
We're going to restart the hoedown throwdown challenge on TikTok. Yes. And that
is the tea.
Is my life's mission.
Love that.
Yeah, and hometown something. Hero? So hometown.
No, I don't know,
something.
man.
Oh, we got, I guess actually, you know what?
What?
We should have realized that Jojo would be going home the second they showed her background story.
True.
She was the only one in the episode who got a emotional moment. True. And typically that means they're going home because they need to put it in before they get sent home.
Yeah. Wow. That's too much.
Anyway. Oh, yes. And then we get to the main runway. Oh, well, we get to the main runway. It's the awkward Rue throwing back to Rue thing.
Yeah, weird.
All weird. I don't know I don't know if Michelle was vibing Reese on the judges panel.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if she was like not liking him, but I think she was a bit taken aback at how, I'm going to say vulgar. He wasn't see, again, we're Australian, so I don't think he was very vulgar, but I can understand for someone else, they'd come in and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So well, I think I think it was just shock more than like not vibing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. Well, in season 2 of UK Drag Race, one of the queens, Ahura, makes a joke about being a cum dump. And Michelle's like disgusted. She's like, this is on BBC 3. There's no way they're even going to be able to air this.
That's hilarious.
And it's like, it's the word cum dump. They say cunt and it doesn't get bleeped.
It's true.
And they bleeped it to make it seem worse because she went home that episode. Anyway. I'm genuinely worried at how much they'll have to bleep and bleep and blur of...
Bitch, we had full on prosthetic pussies out, okay?
Full prosthetic pussies out.
Pussy out.
Pussy out.
Literally out. The prosthetic pussy was like real flaps open.
Like that episode, you know that episode, yeah, and they were referencing, I think they were referencing, you know that episode of Friends where Joey has to do a nude scene, but he tells the casting directors that he's uncircumcised, but he's actually cut. So they have to put the friends will decide which lunch meat looks the most like foreskin.
Oh my god!
And he wrapped his penis in ham.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, I watched that as a kid. I shouldn't have. Anyway, yeah. Look, I'm worried about how much they're gonna have to bleep and blur. Yeah.
I mean, if it's not going on to...
Good title of that, bleep and blur.
If it's not going on a live TV though, if it's just on a streaming service.
Yeah, no, but I just mean for America. For their sensibilities.
Wow.
the American sensibilities, you know?
Americans don't come to Australia.
Yeah.
It'll be too much for you. Too much.
Let's not go through all the looks because that's like
No.
20 looks.
Just way too many.
And we don't really have that strong opinions
We don't
on
have
most of
time
them.
either. We're 30 minutes in.
But not really 30 minutes in. Okay, well actually no, let's
I don't
go
know
through.
any names.
What were your top looks? Or what were the ones not top favorite, but what were the most memorable, good or bad?
Okay, Art Simone, both of hers, amazing.
Yeah.
Karen, both of hers, amazing.
Yep.
The gorilla, loved.
Coco.
Yeah, loved that. Okay, the prawn was memorable, but only because that person was from Ballina and I'm from Ballina, and I was like,
I was gonna
I know
say,
exactly what
what's
she's
it like
talking
having a
about.
drag queen represent you?
It was a lot. It was a lot. Okay.
All prawn naked and the rest is drag.
Honestly, it was. I didn't even know that Ballina could do that.
I know, she's definitely the most talented thing to come out of Ballina. That was me
Tea.
trying to be shady. It just didn't work.
No, tea.
You know what? Go off. Yeah, okay, I'd agree. Both of Art Simone's looks,
Yeah.
iconic. Especially the second one, the hometown one.
Yeah, that was wow.
amazing.
I would wear that out.
She
to be
would.
honest.
Look at her nails.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Photoshop like a dick. Art Simone's
Oh
for
my
sure.
god, Photoshop the prawn dress.
The prawns.
Yeah.
Karen from Finances, both her looks were really good. Her entrance look was also fantastic though.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
suit. Yeah. Oof. Smoking.
But the born naked Karen from Finance look was fucking funny as hell.
It was pretty funny.
The like
yeah.
stoned, but then the
Yeah.
what's it called?
Bikini?
Bikini town. The
Yeah,
bikini town.
yeah.
That was fucking funny and
was
so
funny.
Australian.
So Australian.
So side note, I can never take it seriously on the UK one or now this one when Michelle's like, you know, without explanation, it just really didn't jump out to
Oh
say
my God,
Melbourne.
It's really true.
It's like, bitch, fuck off.
It's really true. And the thing that really, the thing
Or
that
no, it wasn't Melbourne, it was
was
Auckland.
Auckland.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, okay, you don't know that any of these things represent the hometown. You're only latching on to that one because you know Auckland.
Yeah, I don't know. She did it in Drag Race UK as well, but
It's weird. It's a weird choice.
I will say though, maybe the worst part is that she's right. It didn't represent Auckland very well.
It's true. Well, I mean, not the way that we know it.
Not the way that we perceive it.
Yeah. So
It was maybe a little too high concept.
it was very cerebral.
Very cerebral. Cerberus. Yeah, I loved Art Simone and Karen. I liked Jojo's second look. Even without the
Always will be.
Yeah, always was, always will be. Even without that, I thought it was honestly quite good.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Like, I don't feel like we could see the close-up details that they were picking apart, personally.
Yeah, no, I
Like, they just
agree.
don't really translate that well on camera, in
Yeah.
my opinion. But I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. But again, I don't really... They were all quite strong, I felt like. So,
The second looks were all pretty good.
yeah.
Or very good, actually.
Yeah. That eye and mouth thing, that was probably the worst look of the entire night.
Coco Jumbo, sweetie.
Yeah. She was the gorilla, right? Gorilla was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but those lips and eyes.
Oof, that was not it. And when Michelle was like, we didn't know if they were earrings or calamari, that sent me.
That sent me. Yeah, I felt that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, that look gave me warlike flashbacks to home ec. Home economic classes. I'm sewing my first tote bag. You know? Do you vibe that?
No, I don't find that. But I love it.
Yeah, but Coco's second look was iconic. Also her entrance look, the purple dress. Coco's purple dress. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, well, back a few weeks ago when we reviewed their entrance look on the regular pod, you loved it.
Oh, okay.
So just take my word.
Well, I'm sure I did, but I just don't remember it.
I I wanted to hate it, but I really loved Anita Wiglet's sheep look.
Yes.
I was like, this should not work, but it works.
But she pulled it off.
Yeah.
She pulled it off. I just really love the Wiglet thing, honestly. It's a pretty fucking funny name.
I hate it.
I think it's really funny.
Oh, maybe I don't hate it. Say it.
Wiglet.
No, the whole name.
Anita Wiglet. Wait.
You know, it does roll off the tongue really well.
I guess it is. I didn't realize it was a pun. I just really liked the Wiglet.
Like Anita Wiglet.
Yeah, I get it now.
Good. Just had to make sure it wasn't too cerebral.
Well, it was before.
Literally me with Jojo Zaho.
Yeah.
What else? What other looks did I like? I think that was... Scarlett Adams' second look was nice. It was a bit, Bjork 2002 BMAs or whatever it was.
What was it?
This one.
Yeah, the judges all really liked that. I wasn't really vibing with it. Like, it was good.
I know. Have you seen Hannah Montana? Hannah Montana?
Have I seen it? Do you know who you're
Hannah Montana? You know that episode in season 1 where she wears the swan dress?
Of course I know that episode.
Miley did it better.
Miley did do it better.
Miley did a better title of it.
You're not wrong.
Oh. Also, Natalie Portman did it better. Black Swan. No?
I haven't seen Black Swan. But
Me neither, but there's a gay sex scene between Miss Natalie Portman and Miss Mila Kunis.
Is she in that movie?
She is.
Wow.
She plays the quote-unquote villain.
Shock. Interesting.
Anyway.
Okay. What else is there to say?
What else is there to say is that I don't necessarily agree with the bottom two. I don't know that JoJo should have been in there.
That's fair.
I understand it.
Yes. Well, the thing is I don't know who
else would
would go in.
Coco for the first look.
Yeah, that first look was fucking...
But I really love Coco's energy.
It's fair.
Personality-wise.
Same.
Stan.
I really love JoJo's energy though, so...
I love JoJo. I love JoJo. Why'd she have to Coco?
Wake me up
before you go, don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. So the lip sync song was a song that I've heard but never knew the name of.
Yeah.
BG, more like PG, because that needed some parental guidance. That vagina of Scarlett Adams was a lot.
No, it wasn't on that.
No, I know.
That was the hometown.
I know.
Oh.
I know, I'm lying, sweetie. The lip sync was really good. I adored, truly my highlight of the episode was Jojo Zaho. I think she honestly was so entertaining and so funny.
She was so entertaining.
And so lovable and also political, which we stand.
Yeah.
And like, I was really sad to see her go.
Yeah, same.
But like, Electra did do really well.
She really did so much better.
She did so much. She like turned it.
She turned it, and Jojo did not turn it.
No, she did not turn it. The lip syncing was very good.
The lip syncing was very good, but her general body vibes was a bit like
walk around.
I don't really want to be here.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. Dun dun dun. Should I do the whole musical now?
Should you be on Drag Race?
As a musical guest?
Sure.
Yeah.
As a contestant. And pull that.
I must contest that idea.
You got the puns for it, Queen.
I got the puns for it, Queen.
Oscar worthy.
Oscar. Oh, that is such a good drag king name. I stand. Yeah, the lip sync was sad.
It was really sad.
I really didn't want Joe to go.
I know. Nick and I looked at each other about 15 seconds in and we were like, we know how this ends.
Yeah, we know how this ends.
We both had very sad faces.
Let's give the exact look that we had on our faces the entire lip sync.
I can't.
It was very sad. It was very sad.
It was very sad.
And
we
also,
I was honestly just hoping for a
last minute save.
Yeah, I really was. Even though she kind of didn't deserve it, based entirely only on the lip sync, she didn't really deserve it. And I was like, maybe Rue will be really nice and do it anyway because I love her.
Yeah, you know what a good indication is Would you go and see a Jojo Zaho drag show?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I 100. She's the only queen that I've ever been like, I think I'm going to go and follow her on Instagram or something.
I follow all 10.
Iconic.
Yeah, Jojo, we love you.
We love you.
I really hope that there's a twist and you get to come back in like episode 3.
Same.
After the other queens butcher the Snatch game, apparently.
You would have been so good in the Snatch game.
You would have been. Because your lip sync, Jojo Zaho, was preceded by the most iconic line of the night, which was this lip sync has to be tighter than a fish's asshole. That's watertight. Literally iconic.
So fucking funny.
That's watertight. That's my new line for everything.
Also, I just want to really laugh at how badly I really did butcher that earlier in this episode. I was like, it's a ship watertight. I don't know.
Insert clip here.
Yeah.
No, whenever my roommates are like, so did you lock the doors when you came home? I'll be like, that's watertight.
It's as tight
That's
as a
watertight.
fish's butthole.
Cold as a fish's butthole. But like, yeah, truly, icon.
Oh, I'm definitely going to say that at some point to my family. I don't know how I'm going to bring it up, but I'm going to say it. And I think my dad will actually
disgusted.
have a heart attack
Yeah.
in like shock.
Your retelling of his reaction to your Ariana Grande gives 0 fucks and I got 0 chilling me
Oh
sweatshirt.
my God, yeah. Wild.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, thoughts on the overall episode?
Good. Strong.
Yeah.
Weirdly put together production wise, but I'll forgive it because COVID.
We didn't even mention the fact that they only get $30,000.
Oh my God, that was wild.
That's only like $20,000 US.
Yeah, if even that.
If even that.
Yeah.
If even that.
It's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair because it's the first season. I mean, in Drag Race UK, they don't get any money.
That's wild to me.
Because it's the BBC. They can't give a monetary prize.
Wild.
So it has to be like a badge.
That's wild.
So at least they get money here. But like...
Did they
it's all
get
the
makeup
same.
and stuff like these other, everyone else? Nothing. They get nothing.
They get to go and film a web series in LA.
Well, there you go. That's a lot.
So $30,000 isn't terrible, especially for a first season, I suppose.
It's not even enough for a house deposit.
Yeah. I mean, do they deserve more? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are they going to get more? No.
No.
Perhaps season 2 onwards.
Unless
Raise
it
to
goes
50.
really well. I feel like people are really intrigued by Australia, just like as a concept. People who have never been here before, which is most people, are like, wow, they're so foreign. They do such weird things down there. And I feel like that alone gives it this kind of thing where people are like intrigued. And I'm only saying this because maybe next time more people will watch and they'll get more money.
Honestly, I have high hopes. This first episode was stronger than I was expecting it to be.
Fair. It was fucking hilarious.
It was so funny.
I'm
and
really
also,
scared though that it's not going to be as strong now that JoJo's gone. Because she was definitely the most iconic part of the whole episode.
Oh, see, for me, it was a toss-up between Jojo and Art Simone.
Fair. But
I thought Art Simone didn't have a huge amount of screen time, but the confessionals she did have and the looks she turned
true,
were
actually.
very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's
Very
true.
funny.
That's true.
And
Fair.
lovable. And that accent, I mean.
Honestly, for me,
And first fucking line.
true.
Didn't come here to fuck spiders.
That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, no, I would say Art Simone and Karen currently for me are like contenders to be top spot winners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Honestly, I could see etc. up there
Etc.
Etc.
Etc. Etc.
because I know that
I don't remember her at
following
all.
her Instagram, I just know some iconic looks.
Fair.
I don't know if that was also in the show. Also, non-binary legend.
Fair. Fair.
Okay,
Okay, their naked look,
in drag she.
her naked look was a lot. It was a lot. It was like the weird bloody situation.
Oh, right.
They did the non-binary.
Yes, that's right. The mix.
Yeah. It was
Not bad.
well done, but I was a little like, wow, was wasn't really sure about seeing this on my screen tonight.
Remember
just
that
because
was
of the blood specifically.
That was preceded by actual vaginal lips.
Well, that's true. I don't like blood though. So.
Well, I don't love vagina.
It makes me squeaky.
Squeaky?
Squeaky.
As vagina does to me.
Fair.
But didn't we like etc's hometown look? It was like the sheer nightgowny type thing.
I did like that.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it was like a corset, like boned and beaded. It was quite nice.
It was Canberra, and there was the parliamentary triangle.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't get it, but
no, I didn't get it either. But she thought she was fucking hilarious, and I was
here for it.
I gotta respect that. It's like Mackenzie the other night. Did I tell you he went out dressed in all brown? Yes, he did it.
That was your what the fuck of the week.
Yeah, he did it again the night after. Not the party after. He was all in all red. It was. I took a photo because it was fucking hilarious, and I'll show you later. That's beside the point, but
yeah, honestly, pleasantly surprised with this episode.
I agree.
I was pleasantly surprised, and I think it's looking strong. The preview for next week's episode was a lot.
It was a lot.
Snatch game in the second episode of the season.
But I guess it's because there's only 10 of them. I don't know.
Yeah. Surely. But like, I don't know. 2 Bindi Owens.
Oof.
Iconic.
Truly. That's going to be fucking funny.
That's going to be fucking funny. And RuPaul calling out Coco's first look.
Yes!
Iconic.
She was literally like,
that was
garbage.
Rotten.
Rotten. She did say that. Wow.
So yeah, I loved it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Fair. Same.
It's really kind of fun to see a format that I've seen, 13 US seasons, 2 UK seasons. What else have I watched?
Is there a Canada one?
Canada 1 season. I didn't watch Holland or Thailand because I had to limit myself and say English speaking only. It's very close-minded of me.
Was Rue in those ones?
No. Only UK and here.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, Michelle Visage is a Anglophile. She stands everything about Britain. RuPaul is that for Australia.
Interesting.
Which is why I think they're the two.
That makes sense.
Why they decided to judge these 2 international ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I think it was very fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Should we...
Can you believe that we just talked for this...
Yes, I can.
For 46 minutes?
I'm
which is
surely cutting this down to like 5 minutes.
The length of a normal episode.
Sorry, I just looked at my notes. I would be remiss to leave this episode without saying my absolute favourite line of the night.
Okay.
Which was Jojo Zaho. During the entrances, Karen from finance walks in with the iconic outfit she had on.
Yeah.
Jojo says, I'm going to steal that outfit. She stole our country. It's only fair I steal her outfit.
Yes! Oh my god!
She stole our land. That's iconic.
That was iconic.
Legend.
Oh my god.
Legendary behaviour.
Again, along with the I will colonize his colon. You can really see how she went for I'm going to put the funny in political.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the funny in
I'm going to put the
politics.
pun in punlitical.
Neither of us were quite there. Our hearts were in the right place.
We have the energy.
Exactly.
Not yet Jojo, but one day.
One day.
One day.
We can only hope.
Should we do an Aussie slang of the week for international people?
Stop.
Because one word that they said in this episode that really struck me as that's going to be complete gibberish to international viewers.
Yeah.
Ocker.
I don't even know that.
Ocker. O-K-E-R?
I don't think
O-C-K-E-R.
so. Maybe tell me the meaning and I might know.
Okay. An Aussie ocker or an ocker.
Oh,
Art Simone.
yeah. Bogan.
Aussie Art Simone walked in and said, I am an ocker queen. Ocker means bogan, which is still gibberish to international people.
Yeah, a bogan is
a
like,
redneck.
Yeah.
A bogan is a redneck.
Yeah.
But I don't even... Not...
I wouldn't particularly say they're, like the stereotype is that they're racist.
I'm going to say it.
It's true.
But now we say...
Well, you know how rednecks are like the first thing you think of is like Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like the first thing you think of for bogans.
No.
But like they probably are racist.
That's, yeah. If we say bogan in Australia, traditionally it was meant like the redneck version.
Yeah.
But I would say it really just more means hardcore accent, bit messy.
Yeah.
And a bit like
typically mean lower class though as well.
yeah, I guess, and also like brash.
Yes.
Very brash.
Not from any particular geographical location. Can be from anywhere.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, that's the Aussie word of the week is ochre.
Love that.
Bogan, redneck, but not really, but kinda.
Kind of. It's the same vibe.
Anyway, thanks for watching our little What the Fuck is Happening, the podcast spin-off Drag Race Down Under recap review. What the fuck happened on it?
What the fuck happened?
That is all one title. That is all one name.
That is going to be in the episode.
What the Fuck is Happening, the podcast, the spin-off, the review, the recap, the RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under spin-off. I'm lost already. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hopefully we'll do this every week.
Oh,
Love
we
and
are.
ads.
Of course we are.
Also, Jojo, please. Please.
Want to be a guest?
Do you want to be a guest? Absolute icon. We stan.
We stan.
Oh, I really hope she comes back.
Oh my god. Same.
Is this our entire episode of just us gushing over Jojo?
Do you know what? She fucking deserves it.
It's what she deserves.
Okay, bye.
Bye.